Welcome back to another episode of Let Us Be Sustainable. I'm Frank, and it is Halloween 2024, and I need to apologize for not posting anything lately. What happened was I lost all the footage of the seed collection that I have done, and I tried to get it back, but they're corrupt. I don't know what happened. It's like every content creator's nightmare. I don't know what happened. I filmed it and I wasn't able to upload it. It just would not upload. But any event, I lost the footage. It's okay. I did some seed collections from the dahlias that I was able to collect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna link a past video that I've done on how I collected, because basically it's a repeat of what I did in the other video, which is fine because you get the idea on how to collect the seeds. I just wanted to show you the varieties that I was able to collect from. But you know what? We'll see when they sprout for next season which ones I collected. So that's fine. I'll show you what I did manage to salvage, and I hope you guys have a happy Halloween and a safe one. And the perfect costume for this episode, because where in the world is Waldo? Hence the video. So I hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Well, here she is. This is a seedling, the seedling I showed in the photograph. And this is a seedling from Ray-Ban Royale. This was seedling number 1 from Ray-Ban Royale. I think there were 4 of them, but this is the only one that opened up like this. And it's, if I can turn it around from the bottom, hold on. It's been a few days since I've photographed her, and you can see she's almost closed at the bottom. She's completely round. The petals aren't perfect now because I think it's at the end of her flowering stage, and we did get a little heat and a little bit of drop in temperature really fast, so I think the petals suffer a bit. But this one I'm going to keep. So it is possible to produce these types of blooms from seeds. Yes, the parent is Ray-Ban Royale, which is a tuber I am going to keep and use as a seed parent. I'm going to keep this one for her tubers to see how she performs next season, because this is actually her first bloom. So if this is her first bloom, I can imagine what the second and third ones are going to look like. So I'm hoping that the color will get darker, because right now it looks red, but it's turning to that dark maroon color. So I don't think red will be the initial color. I think it's going to get darker with age. So I'm hoping it produces better next season, because this is a definite keeper as far as tubers and flower production, because it's upright. And that's what I'm breeding for. And I'm going to keep this in the breeding program if it turns out to be a good bloom next year. Now, another one that came up is a seedling from Odyssey, and this little thing, because it's exactly what it is, it's a little tiny thing, and so far I'm kind of liking the bloom. Let me see if I can turn it a little better. It's facing, so I don't know if this is the size that it's gonna stay at, because it's kind of small. So it's like an inch across, but it's not totally upright, but it's not totally clock facing. And again, it's its first bloom. It's the end of the season. I didn't expect it to not bloom at this stage of the game. I thought I was done. I actually thought I was done with the season. Again, I'm apologizing for not having a video out in a while. It's been hectic here with the cleanup. And now that there's the end of the season, I'm going to start doing things a lot more differently for next season. But I am still collecting seeds. Use that Ray-Ban Royale flower head that I showed you in the last clip, and it's, I think, a week and a half later, and I've been pulling off the petals. If they don't, see, if I pull here, it doesn't come off, then that means that that seed isn't mature enough yet. So I don't pull it off. It should come off really easily. Like if we come over to this one, if I just, that one is not coming off. See, it just, I didn't even pull, it just fell right out. It just comes right out. But like this one here, I pull and it's not ready. It's not ready. So these are not ready. If I pull, that means it's not ready. It just should fall right off. And if you look closely, if I can zoom in, you can see the seeds. You know, as this starts to mature, and I want to leave this here as long as I can, so that these seeds can mature. Think about like baking a cake in the oven. It's, the seed is receiving all the sugars and carbohydrates it needs from the mother plant through the stem in order for these seeds to mature. The minute that you cut it off of the main plant, then you just stop the flow of nutrients in order for those seed to mature. So I want to leave it as long as I can, to the part when to the point where I start seeing the browning of the stem. Then I know that it's no longer requiring nutrients from the mother plant, and that they're just like literally baking. But you don't want to cut it off, because it's like turning off the oven too early and the cake didn't rise. Same difference with the seeds. You want to leave them as long as you can on the stem, so that the seeds have time to mature. The minute you cut it off, you cut the nutrients off, the seeds stop maturing. Only those that had enough time on the seed head that have matured will be viable. The rest won't be. So I'm leaving this one here as long as I can, until I start seeing the browning of the stem, where I can cut it off and bring it indoors and let it continue to dry out inside, and then I can harvest the seeds for the next year. But this is the Ray-Ban Royale seedling that I showed in the last clip, that's nice and round, which was a keeper, and is producing seeds. So I'm hoping that the seeds from this particular Dahlia turn out to be the same as the mother plant, multi-petaled and round. But we'll see. We'll see how many mature seeds I get it from this one, and I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.